But it's fine. It's fine. Hopefully not. It's not downloading. The everything will be fine. Let's start our space folk adventure. Uh. Oh, hello. Welcome, Frame of War. Well, wow, this is like trying to look at porn in the 90s on the internet. Gosh, just massive fax machine sounds as I watch the triangle fill up. Maybe we've just had a lot of not endorphins. What's the other one? Though we've been having a fair amount of endorphins lately. Well, actually, no, not as many endorphins. More the thing that sometimes people go on a diet for, even though it doesn't actually like help to go on a diet of a brain chemical that's naturally occurring when you do something that you like. Dopamine. Yeah, we've been having a lot of dopamine lately. And I do understand like feeling like you're a slave to your dopamine receptors when you're like chasing those easy dopamine hits, or if you're not chasing them and you're just on a ride. A game like Cassette Beast definitely has a lot of those because there's a lot of different engagements that allow it to like make our brain light up. So it kind of been a while since we had to just sit here and not be able to do something else on top of a thing. We're already like used to like a lot of constant uh bombardments of positive. Here's a thing. You did a thing. Look at this thing. This is definitely not the Warframe I'm gonna be using for this story mission. The Duvuri paradox has arrived. Duvuri is here. The precise where and when has been hard to pinpoint, but Drifter's time in Duvuri is finally becoming clear. Start the Duvuri paradox quest to experience a never-ending spiral of life, death, and rebirth at the hands of Dominus tracks. All Tenno, including those brand new to Warframe, can dive into the Duvuri Paradox immediately. After quest completion, there are 3 game modes for Experience Duvuri. It's time to enter Duvuri in a never-ending spiral. Snack's gonna love this shit, this spiral ass shit. All about time is a spiral, not a circle. Berserk, Kataro, Mira, what's the other fucker's name? Genji Ito. Who else? I guess Evangelion kind of does that sort of thing too. It's just new iterations on similar patterns, as opposed to the same thing over and over again. The circuit focus on Warframe combat within the Undercroft. The circuit revolves around endless gameplay objectives in the Undercroft while rotating weekly rewards. Pick your difficulty and reward track, complete with rounds to fill out the track, and claim rewards, such as new arcanes, in Karen Genesis, or even blueprints to build an entire Warframe. The Duvuri experience. Duvuri are Duvuri as is meant to be played. The open landscape experience with a spiral story, side activities, and open exploration. The game mode allows a Tenno to experience everything that Duvuri has to offer. The Lone Story, a streamlined version of Duvuri with only the spiral story for Tenno looking to face the Oro Worm's fury as fast as possible. When exploring Duvuri's mind-bending reality, you can expect to encounter spirals, decrees, drifter melee, the Undercroft, drifter intrinsics, Kaith, side activities. God damn! I mean, this is a whole update thingy, but still. Terracotta, but spear frame. Oh. Hey, Monster Clubbies. I think it's kind of neat when you look at your own feelings and be like, huh, I sure have those. It is nice to be able to look at it like a thing in your hands, and instead of just a thing that happens to you, a thing that you can like take ownership of. I feel like headmates can help a lot with identifying what you're feeling. Oh yeah, because they can like separate themselves from what they're feeling from a thing, where they're like, oh, I definitely don't feel that way about it, when it may have something directly pertaining to you in particular and your feelings, or a headmate can offer a different perspective on a thing that you're already experiencing, which is really nice. The Duvuri Paradox update comes with far more to discover beyond the boundaries of Dominius Thrax' imagined reality. There are new Incanton Genesis, Arcanes, and cosmetics that can all be used across Warframe. Incarnate Genesis, imbue your weapons with the power of the Void. Unlocking specialized upgrades, mastering the Steel Path circuit can earn these to breathe new power into a pool of old favorites. New melee weapons. Drifters and Warframes alike can use 5 new melee weapons coming with Duvuri. Take down the Omniworm to earn the Perlos clamps and use them to unlock these new weapons and their blueprints. Ah, so much content. The Duvuri Paradox is available to every Tenno, whether you've been playing for 10 years or just starting today. It's time to enter Duvuri and break the never-ending spiral. Oh, so unlike New War, you can go straight into this and there's no prerequisites. New deluxe skins and customizations. Community artist concepts turned into reality. The Baruch, Dawn, and Wisp Somnium collections are here. Look out for the new Drifter transference suits, Drifter facial hair, and Vistage inks available on the market for Platinum. I will say, especially in the wider realm of heavily monetized games, sometimes I do find myself having a hard time being mad at Warframe, because one of the things that like we generally ask other games to do to not be so exploitative, Warframe does, where it's like most of the content, like Warframe specifically, but like it can be weapons and a lot of the cosmetics and stuff are just available whenever you're ready. There's no like monthly time limit and you have to like roll fucking loot crates or else you don't get it, and then you're like, no, and then you make wonderfully bad decisions. You can still make wonderfully bad decisions, but you're on your own timetable, is what I'm saying. And so it's like, oh, new deluxe skins and customizations. It's like, I'm already buried in Choice Warframe. Drifter is taking up melee weapons to fight back. Block incoming attacks to parry for a quick strike or take Dax down with a powerful power strike. Decree. Specialized Drifter and Warframe upgrades unique to each Duvuri visit. Completing activities in Duvuri grants a choice between randomized upgrades, improving your choice between the challenges found in Duvuri and the Undercroft. Spirals. Duvuri is at the whim of Dominus Trax's spiral, with each spiral featuring its own story, unique threats, and challenging environment to the citizens of Duvuri. Wow, they really tried to redefine the game again. They keep doing that. I really love how this game is alive in that way, and like the status quo can change.
Operator, you have returned.
Got 50% off. Well,
a new quest is available in your codex.
When you take a while, they usually give you those when you come back.
Unread inbox messages make me ill.
I think those are from whatchamacallit, Amazon or whatever. Amazon Prime.
Unread inbox messages make me ill.
I'll redeem these later. Okay, I need to change my Warframe. Oh, I also need to turn the music back on Warframe. Because I was definitely still in the mode of playing this, like, off-stream. Which means there's no way that there's music volume. Damn, all these fucking lights.
Operator, were you visualizing a bloody battle?
Me too.
Oh, there's more Tenogen stuff now. Fucking horns, I tell you. Okay, got my drifter. I wonder what happens if I go into the mission without being my drifter. I guess we're gonna find out. Feels good to be home. Let me just slip into something a little more comfortable. Okay, yeah, I was using Equinox Prime, and that's definitely not the color scheme. There we go. Looking pretty regal. Our quote unquote canon this is our canon quote unquote canon like color scheme. You notice that my kid is also in this color palette scheme. Well, I like superhero stuff a lot, you know? You said earlier that Warframe doesn't punish you for not playing for a while, but not reading a message makes them ill. Oh, you're talking about whatchamacallit, that one person. Is it Kodats Market Communication? Or is it Ortis who said make them ill? It's, I guess in a weird way, I didn't think about it because like it's something someone's saying in character. It was Ortis, who's my like navigational assistant, and like computer board AI. It doesn't necessarily make it better. It went over my head a little bit for a second because I'm just like, I mean, it's just Ortis being Ortis. But there's lots of small ways that games like this, or just games in general, can poke players into wanting to continue or not stay far away from the game. I guess I should say as far as I know, there's no mechanical punishment for not playing for a while. Emotional punishment, you can have a bit, just for a treat. Yeah, I'm definitely not using this weapon. I need to use something a little bit more powerful.
Excellent armaments, operator. Please return.
Covered in blood.
Oh, of
Safe and
course. Thank you. I will be covered in blood. We don't actually know anything about Warframe, which is a really cool perspective because, you know, you're just kind of viewing it blind. Like, you don't have 480 hours of playtime behind, like, Ortis saying stuff that I largely ignore now. If not ignore, then I thought, oh, Ortis, because I hear it so much. Wow, so many new Warframes. Gosh, I haven't even done all the, like, all the missions, all the story missions that exist. But if you only focus on the stuff that you've been doing, you'll never get to anything new. Oh, hey Nova. Nice to see you here. Whoa, we about to get busy. Apparently there's gonna be some mind-bending shit, so have your mind-bending pants on. I'm still waiting to figure out what the main gameplay loop is. The main gameplay loop for the Duvuri paradox might be slightly different than Warframe at large, since they're shaking up the status quo. But we'll see. It's apparently a really long story mission, so we're about to have like some prestige video game moments. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting already. Okay, so for people unaware of Warframe and how it usually works, after you do like your tutorial stuff, you basically have a bunch of planets you can go to, a bunch of planets and their moons. There's a story across the star map that you can do. There's a lot of different things you can do. This is the default star map. I can also switch to the star map specifically for giant ship battles, which is its own mode and its own thing. But I'm not doing that right now. This is the normal star map that I look at. You don't start on Earth. I think you start on Venus? And you kind of like expand outward. You go to Earth really quickly. But you go around doing these story missions, and there's bosses on certain planets and stuff. And not every node on a planet is necessary, and not all of them are strictly story. Some of them are player hubs. Some of them will change depending on the time of day for you to team up with other players to do special kinds of missions. Although most missions can be done with up to 3 other Tenno. Think of Tenno like Jedi. It's like their special designation. They're a special class of warrior. And they all have PTSD. They all have magical PTSD. There's a lot of different places you can go, and there's some multiversal stuff out here too. There is technically an in-lore way to explain that someone who just started playing today is on just a different timeline with someone like me who's up to date on the story up until the latest thingy. And how it can still technically be canon that I go to help someone who just started fight a boss that I killed 1,000,000 years ago. And part of that has to do with this other place, which is on the star map, but could easily be put right next to these two versions of the world. Because the Zeramin is... how can I describe the Zeramin? The Zeramin is kind of like the radioactive spider bite. It's like the Ishimura on ghost drugs. And it's its own thing. It has some mechanics at play, but Warframe is generally a mission-based action game. It's technically a character action game if you think about it. It's also a space opera. It's also a fucking space opera. You can once you've done your general star map, there's a lot of stuff you can do, especially because of it being like, you know, a live service game. There are dailies you can do. There are daily missions you can do. There's grinding you can do for special items to get more Warframes and stuff. Generally, most people's gameplay loop is come in, do my dailies. If there's something new to geek out about, maybe get it, or figure out how to get it, because there's a lot of stuff you can get in the game that you don't have to put actual money into the game to get, but you have to do missions and stuff and get certain materials. So kind of like getting materials, getting items, building Warframes and stuff in your ship that take days to complete, to build parts of. And you kind of have like a bunch of stuff kind of like in production at once. If you're in the middle of the story, then you're kind of making it through your star map and sometimes doing dailies with your friends, because people who are like Warframe veterans, basically, unless they're playing constantly, then like me, they might be diving in when the new updates come in, but they don't mind helping out a fellow Tenno. And so you'll have players who are like super overpowered or super experienced playing with players who are very, very new. And that's really normal for the culture and stuff. Warframe culture is actually really, really nice. I'm sure there's bad people in Warframe, but I have yet to really feel unsafe or unwelcome in spaces in Warframe personally. So let's spiral. Yeah, kind of like Final Fantasy 14. You make your own fun. Mind-bending diapers. All diapers are mind-bending, if you try hard enough. Oh no, I need a piece of art to now be commissioned. Or an art comic. I think comics are already art by default. So there might be a little bit of redundancy there. What do you want to get commissioned?
Again.
Royal Highness, ladies and gentlemen, and entertainment. How many times will one dissenter die before accepting their fate? I ask you once more. How many times will one fool die? How much will one proud human soul suffer? greatness of their eternal king. Citizens of Duvuri, it is a well-known fact to each and every one of us, yes, that the unbent knee must be broken.
Again. Awkward for you. They literally released this cutscene as a trailer at one point. It's like the latest trailer.
Begin.
Ever get that feeling you're stuck? Spinning inside your little wheel, only to find you're right back where you started. And so it goes, day by day, year by year, until you're dead inside. You feel nothing. You're just a prisoner trapped in the spiral of someone else's dream.
Well, they didn't waste any goddamn time.
Begin again.
You've made the king furious. And not just him. Me! We've both had enough of you. By order of His Majesty Dominus Thrax.
Wait, you have the same colors I do.
Impale.
You will look at me when I...
But you can't send it back to hell.
Maybe it was just incidental colors.
Aha! Even better! Death by meteor!
Wow. That just became like a Monty Python moment. Whose fucking hand is that?
What the fuck?
I heard you curse, Tenno. Naughty.
Wake up.
That's not creepy at all. Yeah, this feels like not a completely different game, but this feels different now. Oh. Don't go that way. Got it.
This won't last. You're as hollow as the rest of these dolls.
Tank. Oh, I have a gun now. Ah.
Now what?
Oh gosh, this is like New War Part 2. Smoke screen.
Executing warrant.
Very Judge Dredd of you. Okay. They literally mapped the skill to tell me where to go. Whoa, what the hell?
This will help you relax.
No, I don't think that will. I don't think I will.
What's gotten into you? Where's that apathy I've come to love?
No more apathy. I'm playing video game now.
Stop, and I'll make it quick.
Stop and I'll make it quick. Whoa. Oh, horsey.
The king! There goes our honored king!
God, I love when sci-fi and fantasy have a baby. Am I in the open world now? I think I am.
Slow.
Wow, this is giving me some Shadow of the Colossus vibes with the horse and the shining light.
Whoa, whoa.
How do I unmount? Oh, I already restored my health. Just had to stand next to it. Were you?
I am the Bombastine of the courtly stage. Until that witch Lucinia took it from me. A fancy new hand, sire. Lucky you.
I don't belong here. Oh, shit, I don't even know why I'm talking to you. You're just some Thrax plaything, right?
Too true. Not like you. No matter how much work I put in.
I'm just looking for a way out of here.
A way out? When all of us are obliged to stay?
Where?
Yonder.
Don't get in my way.
Ah, the audience loves you. Of course they would.
Okay.
Alright. We're on our way. Oh. Video games. You have a robo horse named Percy? I didn't
What the hell?
notice the name. See, that's not weird at all, actually. This is an interesting puzzle. This actually reminds me of, Chicory. Except for Chicory, they made it a boss fight.
For the person who has everything, a little something extra.
Intrinsics.
Be on your way. That oreworm is hunting, and it has your scent. Though you could buy some time if you fed it Lucinia first.
Easy case.
You're as hollow as the rest. Dead inside, but the out soon to follow.
Because of the horse and also gun, I feel oddly like I'm playing a western as well. Existential western space opera with Max. And because of the color and black and white and the road, I can't help thinking at least about a little bit of iconography in the Wizard of Oz. Do I just jump? Yeah, you just jump. Sometimes it takes a leap of faith. Is this the way out? Yo, these are the original three Warframe? I never noticed those extra pedestals. I'm pretty sure this is the temple from the very beginning of Warframe. If you start up Warframe now, for the first time, there's a cutscene that shows you picking one of these frames, which will end up being your starting Warframe.
Right now, you're thinking, is this real? Or some fevered dream?
Speak with the old man. Kathy? Does my horse have a name when I get on it? I didn't notice. Oh man. Oh man. Come on, tell me about my journey. This is a hero's journey, right?
I'm wondering why the hell this all feels so damn familiar.
Emotions. They guide where others fail. The king's spiral takes away time, experience.
You don't seem like the others.
I am Teshin. Oh, yes. And this is, well, it was you that named her. Remember?
Oh, spirals. Oh, this is this is one of those choices. This is one of those choices. One of those weird diametric choices that is oddly like the good, bad, evil choices in a lot of video games, but also not. Soul, Terra, Luna. So what do I have faith in? The sun, the earth, or the moon? Also, with our last mentor character, in the other reality I'm assuming that we're normally in, being dead, that's not complete spoilers since you don't know who that is if you haven't been playing Warframe. I think having literally a magic mentor when before we had a martial arts mentor is really interesting and cool. It's a spiral. The same patterns play out, but with a different rendition. It's like a different movement of the same song. One Earth's all we got. But I would have named you Lua. Goddamn shadows. Moon is most gay!
Lua, I miss the ebbing of that pensive light. Here, we spiral in the constant glare of an absurd purgatory. You need to break free.
I'm just so tired.
The figurine you pulled from the paradox, the lost toy of a temperamental child. You need only to find the rest of its pieces.
You can't be serious. You can keep the doll. I've got to get as far away from this as I can.
You know you cannot run from here with Thrax on the throne. But by all means, try again. I'll even give you my blades.
Ah. I see. Equip Sun and Moon? Gosh, imagining an IGN review of this and it's like, too many celestial bodies. Damn, homie.
To the next spiral, then.
Until the next spiral. Gosh. This is some fucking Vampire Hunter D level shit right now. Opportunity, endurance, and combat. Oh, this is like upgrading your... They modeled this out like upgrading your ship. This is a big deal of content. Kythe. Yeah, the name of the... Maybe it's the type of horse as opposed to the name of the horse itself. Though I guess it could be kind of like Torrent from Elden Ring. They make me do the riding first so that I can't accidentally skip out on something that I actually need to do. I don't think I've played a game where I get to ride a flying horse in a free roam environment. I think that's new. Right, that wasn't just some random cave.
Trying to make me jealous, are you? I'll find him soon enough.
So fun fact for people who are like, huh, this is Warframe, huh? This is totally not how Warframe usually is. The combat's usually way faster, more erratic. Right then, me block with a heavy strike. That's the right stick, right? I'm not breaking the block. See you, colorful cast. Hope you have a good Betty bye. I hope you can break through this sleep easier than I can break through this enemy's block. There's a lot of attacks that look like they could have been heavy strikes, but definitely weren't. I think they're taking chip damage. Ah, I have to double tap it. It's the ways that we have our control set up. Each drifter weapon has a different power strike. Hold LT and press... Ah.
Judge me.
Oh, I'm supposed to shoot you with my gun? That's the best thing. Really what we need to be teaching more black babs in America. Sometimes you just need to shoot your gun. Huh? What? Hello?
I'm afraid to laugh it off. But you're testing my limits.
Okay.
Didn't I warn you?
The oral worm Loden. Anger personified. Quick, you must find a way to the mainland.
Fucking sick.
Impressive. If you are done gallivanting across the skies, might I suggest finding shelter on the mainland before Loden's wrath is turned upon you?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Damn, now I want to play Sonic Frontiers. This body was made with love by a queer trans person. Thank you for speaking into the void. That's beautiful.
Okay.
I do love my gallivanting. Did I die? Was that game over?
You're thinking, is this real?
Some fevered dream. All right, Teshin. I'll try it your way.
You remember. Good. Now, we can begin.
Oh, that game over was like
Warframes.
canon.
Brought here by the paradox. In the world beyond the wall, they were the weapons of a warrior caste called the Tenno. I suspect your hand may offer a way to control them as they did. Choose.
Ah, the classic choice. Excalibur, swordsmanship. Mag, magnetization. Vault. Shocking. I'm gonna go with old Excalibur. So I see why that they're like, oh, if you're starting Warframe for the first time, you can jump into this, because you don't get to pulling your old Warframe into it, apparently. Which, you know, I try to keep my Warframe consistent for story missions, but apparently, no. Excalibur optimizes the warrior spirit. His master swordsmanship deals high damage. He is the embodiment of martial excellence.
Relax. Let your mind adjust to the dissociation.
I love when my mind gets used to the dissociation. It's great. Oh. No, the Warframes, they control different. They changed the controls. The fuck? Maybe just not having a bullet dash. Oh, I do have it. I do have it. It does feel different though. Wait. Also, Excalibur just looks better than it used to.
All right. I think I'm ready.
Then go. The King's Reach.
Oh, I also don't have a
is weaker
gun.
here in the Undercroft. On the surface, I suspect this Warframe would be a liability, attracting his every worm. But here, you can roam free and revel in its power.
So what am I doing here, Teshin? A joyride?
You are seeking a paradox. You'll need more than her hand and my blades to survive above. Here they come.
So the hand is from Mommy. Using Teshin's swords. Wow, having a Warframe without a gun and a main weapon is interesting. Glad I chose this one. I do like me some swords. And they definitely made it feel different still.
There's something else down here.
Yes, a paradox. You must find it.
Oh. Get to choose my starting stuff. Well, I really love my Akavisto.
Think you can hide from me down here, Drifter? I play wherever I want.
Alright, gun time. Sun's out, guns out. Akvasto because I'm leaning more into my cowboy aesthetic. I'm in my Calfay era. Oh, maybe I'm also just not used to not having upgrades to like my movement and stuff. Ah, long arms. Bolter or Tigyrus? I think we started with Bolter before, so Tigyrus. Yes, yes, good choice. I sure do love Warframe. Alright. Fragor. Crowan. Oh, just Fragor or Crowan. Crowan then. Resurrects a lethal fighting style once thought to be lost to the ages. I don't think I've ever had this one. Whoa, that shit is big. Yo! I'm here for it. I'm here for it. And this is like an early weapon. I've just never used it before. Unless it's a new weapon that I'm just weird. I'll say Night Veil. Not Night Veil, Night Gale? Night Wave. Night Wave. Looks like you have no idea what I'm talking about.
No, Tenno, but I have seen worse.
You're no Tenno.
You want to tell me what's so special about these Tenno? This ain't so hard.
Oh right, this is technically backstory.
They command the self-same powers of void that make the walls of our prison. I suspect the paradox is their attempt to help us.
Right, so this is what happened before the Drifter and Tenno met. Ah, that's so cool. That's so cool. Basically, what if someone was like, oh, well, this Batman isn't like has the most up-to-date Batman lore stuff in it. Why does this story matter? And it's like, what do you mean? This is about the Long Halloween. There's always like a hole in the canon. You need to look at this. As a Warframe fan, I am like, oh, this is a cool load screen. Warframe became Elden Ring. Oh gosh, I'm flying into Valhalla. Wait, so Warframe is in fact a doll? Usually it's not framed as a doll, but a second skin. Margulis. So there's no way to play the news story stuff of Warframe without it being kind of out in the open that the Tenno are human. This is Drifter, but Drifter isn't necessarily not a Tenno. Tenno are specifically the folks that do the Warframe stuff. People who do the Warframe stuff. The people who operate Warframes with their special powers. Generally speaking, if you're getting into Warframe now, especially with the Duvuri paradox being open to people, you already kind of have a sense of, yes. You're already going to have a sense of, yes. Tenno are human. But if you started it from the beginning before this update, and no one told you, and there's actually a menu option to turn it off for spoilers, even for streams, which I don't know how that would work here. It was actually kind of a long game sort of opening up of the game. What could be called a plot twist, but really is a like story pivot, because you're going to be playing the game for like 10, 20, maybe even 30 hours. Quite possibly, before you ever get shown that, oh, actually, the Tenno the Tenno are humans that are operating the Warframes. At one point, you get a sense that they might be Iron Man suits, but you're not sure. And there's literally a mission where you go to rescue your human body. Because as far as we know, up until like when you're first coming into the game, you're gonna assume that, well, I guess Tenno don't have a physical form and they use Warframes to have like agency in the physical world. The funny thing about Warframes themselves is Warframes have their own distinct personalities because they were people, and they actually went through these very, very inhumane, like personality shattering experiments to turn them from people into weapons. But every Warframe has their own backstory, and although anyone can have a, say, Excalibur Warframe, they all are coming from a common genus of like a particular person. Although changing how people see Warframe and the scope of Warframe and how you get into it from the perspective of a character from another universe, think like multiverse theory, is really interesting, because if you go with the Tenno kit that you usually start out with, if you're doing a normal run of the game without doing Duvuri early, you would go through the gameplay or the story progression how the game was originally imagined to be. But now they have this new entry point where you can see a character from a different reality who's already been like established as a reoccurring character into this narrative and seeing it from their perspective. Essentially, the Duvuri paradox is this character's introduction to Warframes, as well as some other things. All Tenno have a common origin. This ship that they all basically went through a part of space that humans aren't supposed to go through because cosmic extraterrestrial pollution. That's actually very mind-bendy. And this ship was caught in that kind of weird space. Think of it like as a space Bermuda Triangle, and that's where the Tenno all got their powers. But realities and stuff split, and so the original, or I guess the player's original Tenno, is technically a separate character from a different reality where they didn't get out of the ship. Sorry, where they got out the ship earlier in life. Whereas opposed to the Drifter, who I'm playing as now, who is a version of that same person, but who lived on the ship for much longer, having to survive and not really interact with the wider world. So they don't have a concept of Warframes and Tenno and stuff. Not until they backslide into our reality through an event called New War, which is its own thing. And you'll see me up and down compare Warframe to comic books, and I think Warframe probably has a lot of inspirations from not just comic book culture, but also like Super Sentai and Power Rangers and stuff. So like you'll see some commonalities in terms of that, especially with multiverse stuff. Although multiverse stuff is like super popular now, so it's not just superhero stuff that has it. Gosh, that was probably like the worst explanation of Warframe ever. The heck is a Warframe glyph? This glyph is just my heart. It's a cosmetic thing. I do love my big shiny bladed Tofus. Can't wait to fuck more shit up with Excalibur. But my assumption is that I won't be able to use it like willy-nilly. Based on what I was told about I can't use it on the main plane or something bad will happen. The Oro worm will find me immediately. Gosh, I went on like a 5-minute rant based on question. So Warframe is a doll? It is interesting to look at it that way. I am not a doll, I am not a doll, I am not a doll. We all become dolls sometimes. Oh, I saw the you are not eligible to give free Bombstonate glyph for Warframe. Oh, glyphs are just things that you can put on your character or your Warframe.
It defined us. We were made to hate without reflection. No vacations. I suppose. Saturn, maybe?
You okay, Tasha?
Feeling better? That Warframe took a greater toll on you than I expected.
Who are you talking to?
If you are recovered, we must begin at once to seek the other pieces of Thrax's figurine. I expect they will manifest the same as paradoxes on the surface. Gear up, look around, and tell me when you are ready.
Oh, I'm now thinking about the fact that I don't have access to my normal Warframe. This is this character's first introduction to Warframes, so they would have had to stumble upon Warframes on their own to be able to use one. Whereas in like New War, when we get access to our Warframe again, because we don't get access to our Warframe for most of the game, or most of that campaign, it's like, hey, these are the Warframes that your usual character usually has access to. They even make a point of Drifter not being used to it and like having to establish their equilibrium and stuff, and like, oh, whoa, walking around this Warframe is weird. So like, it totally makes sense they gave me a blank Warframe, and it's actually a great way to like control the difficulty, because even though I had a great time with New War because I'm a younger player in like playtime and experience, my best Warframe still doesn't match like some people's like mid Warframes in terms of upgrades and stuff. So when they got to the final part of the New War campaign and they got their Warframe back, it was like a huge power boost, and they just melted like a hot knife through butter, melted through the rest of the campaign. Whereas for us, we still struggled a bit. Gosh, I forgot it's so I can nerd out about Warframe.
Anyway?
Through the eye of a storm. I'm not sure if I was dead or alive at the time. You?
It's been too long for me. Maybe I was on that ship. Or maybe the same way you did.
Star Rail was cool, Glacy. I didn't get very far in it because I was having some technical issues with it. Like the game kept like pausing, like it was like having some stuttering, and it was really affecting my experience. So I was like, I'll leave it for now and come back when an update happens, and hopefully that'll fix it, or I'll have to toy around with my settings or something to make it run better. Because right now it's playable, but it's not as fun for me because of that technical hiccup. Without that, it seems pretty fun so far. I only play it for like 10 or 20 minutes.
All his horses, all his men. The sooner you find the pieces, the sooner you get out of this place.
And what are these? Oh, these are my... Oh, so this is my hub. If I get more weapons, I can place them here. Okay, that makes sense. Yo, my comparison to Power Rangers actually hitting me deep right now without me even realizing how much it would. Cause yeah, I feel like I'm in the power center right now. Oh wait, you're sentient? Oh wait, I feel bad about that. Wait, no, I'm if everything has feelings, then how am I supposed to get my anger out? And of course, if I wanted to, I could already spend money to upgrade it. Flesh horse. I love it when my mounts give me weird skin crawly feels. Okay, I don't actually love it. I don't know how I feel about it, actually. Wait, that's the portal. Maybe I need to talk to Teshin again? And that is just Teshin. That's just this world's Teshin. How do I get out of here? This way? Nope. I love how Warframe does not care about telling stories in order. Because they apparently alluded to this years ago. Basically, when I got into Warframe fandom, the thing that people were nerding out about was I think the original trailer for the campaign that I'm doing right now, and being like, it's gonna be so sick, because when New War dropped, like 4 or 5 months after I got into Warframe, it being the biggest event in all of Warframe up until that point, and then introducing Drifter that people knew was gonna be a character for this expansion. People were really excited because, like, oh, that means this expansion is next. Which also means, as far as I know, in terms of Warframe story and stuff, I don't know what else they're gonna do between now and the new game that they're developing that's not supposed to replace Warframe, but definitely seems like a sequel to it, called Soulframe. That definitely is a reminiscent of some of the elements here of fusing like certain things that you'll find in sci-fi with things you'll find in fantasy. Though I guess that's a Warframe thing in general. Oh, I don't have any intrinsics right now. I can't upgrade. Also, you now made me want a Warframe Power Rangers collab. That would be really cool. I don't see it as out of the question. That or a Kamen Rider collab would be really cool.
Thrax will reset the spiral the moment he senses a Warframe on the surface. We will save that for the Undercroft. This should at least give you a fighting chance against his false stacks.
Oh, I see. Okay, so there's this interesting thing that I'm seeing Warframe doing more and more, specifically with from New War onward, because of they're more leaning on the out of Warframe experiences of the game and the systems in the world more, and trying to like add more depth to play outside of being in your Warframe. And I'm just like, it's really interesting how they are approaching the like back to basics what's the word? Trope. The back to basics trope, where you're trying to like make the status quo resemble the old status quo, or at the very least like fits power scaling. And I think having restrictions to having restrictions to how you use your Warframe or how freely you can use your Warframe is a perfect way to do that. Because it makes the Warframe out to be like the special thing. Kind of like when toward the end of an episode of Big O, where it's like, oh, we've gone through so much tumultuous journeys just to deal with this. Time to get in my giant robot, which I couldn't do before because I was fighting normal humans. I can't just punch them to death with my giant robot, you know? I still don't know how to leave. Oh, it still says gear up. Weird interface thingy.
He's in a mood. See for yourself.
Can't believe that Duvuri is so mad that Duvuri is not the name of the villain. The villain's so afraid of Warframes that he'll reset the time loop as soon as he senses a Warframe. Fucking coward.
You have anger, Thrax. And because he is a creature of emotion, his world follows. From the Duvuri tales, the Prince of Fire. Be wary. In the story, the king's men had blades of molten steel.
Oh, that imp has gone too damn far this time. He's had his Dax confiscate my belongings! Pound them into the dirt! And get my goods back.
There we go. Whoa. What?
I'm the rightful king of Duvuri. So the imp's taxes are my taxes. If these Dax have a problem with that, then you can make problems for them, can't you?
So they had to get used to combat. I'm used to my Warframe combat being like extra twitchy. One decree. Choose your decree. Duelist Outburst. On critical hit, gain plus 30% melee attack speed for 3 seconds. Venomous Touch. Every third melee attack deals 100% toxic damage.
So too did his fire, his indignation, his anger.
Does that brat on the throne have any idea how often I've had to send forces into the Undercroft to clean up his mess? Maybe you'll do a better job. See what's amiss.
Oh, it just teleported me automatically.
The longer you can keep this Undercroft manifestation active, the greater the gains for the other side. Life support replenished.
Room for everyone.
Yeah. Love the juxtaposition.
Void gives as well as takes.
You notice I'm not really struggling. This is the gameplay I'm used to.
Concentrated life support.
It's wild to me that someone could live in a world where you have like kings and shit, but also automatic weapons. Rune Marrow. Damn. Falling in love with Warframe all over again. Fuck me. Fuck me. Love this music too. Oh wow, pulling the star rail on me. Give me some quote-unquote highbrow music to make the bloodshed more palatable and artsy. Honestly, when I saw the Fifth Element at like 8 years old or something ridiculous, and saw that scene with the like hip-hop opera and the fight scene, I was lost. This trope was always gonna have an effect on me.
Support is inbound.
I actually do want to go back to Star Rail. It's really funny. I might actually might still have been playing it if not for the problems I was having with it. With getting it to run smoothly. Gotta get my space opera fix.
Support will be scarce. Do not waste it. Systems charged with life support.
Oh, I just remembered. There's some other story shit they added that I'd never played. They added some fucking Call of Duty, or not Call of Duty. Some Gears of War ass campaign where you get to play with someone who's not Tenno in any capacity. I totally forgot about that update. I still need to do that.
The performance will commence.
Well, one decree. Tumbling
So
frost.
everything was met with anger, and anger was his undoing.
The Prince of Fire.
The imp's grown suspicious of me. His spies approach even now to surveil. Me! Bucket of piss splashed in my face for the world to see! Take care of this before we're both in the stocks!
That's some good acting. Okay, I'm starting to get used to it. Actually, the Warframe combat is getting me more used to fighting like this. Wow. Fuck it, mano a mano.
For that, Drifter, I shall break something of yours.
Killing enemies restores 20% of your health. Fuck yeah.
The more Lodin's anger drove people away, the more certain he became that he was right.
Oh, the abusive cycle where you keep hurting people and pushing them away, and then you're like, well, I can't possibly be wrong, so all these people are just mean to me. I'm the real victim here. Woke moralists.
Under his very nose. If I had my way, I'd have all those Undercroft portals bricked up. Get in there and find out what's wrong this time.
Let's go! So I'm gonna break something of yours. You already broke my heart. Oh, that's just a holding area.
Creatures of the deep void are assaulting the Undercroft, tearing.
They made Tesh and Obi-Wan fucking
them
Kenobi.
up again.
It took me this long for it to hit.
Then Thrax may emerge. The see are ambient void energy. Gather as much as you can and use it to heal the damage.
My aim is true.
I feel like I'm playing Sonic now. With the whole Collectathon thing.
The performance will commence presently.
If the Void Angels break through the wall, their master will be free. Do not allow that to happen. Fight on. Close the ruptures as you would staunch the wounds of a comrade.
Inner music roaring.
Oh! Okay, Baby Tenno's here. Okay. Whatever. I was missing my mobility options. I was like, oh, I wish I could transform.
The Void Angels are unrelenting. You are all that is keeping them at bay. Hold fast.
My magic has revealed them.
Gosh, I really gotta get around to uploading the all our story-based Warframe streams. There was a point where we were streaming Warframe for almost every stream. So we have a lot of Warframe content that's not necessarily us doing story stuff.
The rupture is closed. The paradox stabilizes.
The tingle of mounting excitement.
The satisfying sound of your enemies being impaled by bullets.
A breach has been sealed. Excellent work.
Coup de grace.
Do not shove. You'll all be able to see.
Yeah, no, she has to be the same color as me on purpose, right? Oh, I ran out of orbs. I need more orbs.
Come on! Plenty of room for everyone.
I think the lady's the same color as my Tenno because she's mommy.
The smallest breach in the wall may become a gaping wound. Thanks to you, that will not now happen.
Got a rare decree.
Loden turned his anger inward and found the source. Not the world of folly and betrayal, but his own shortcomings.
That's him. Fraxis Enforcer. My replacement. For 2 pins, I'd come down there and smash his face in myself. But I can't. So you have to. Help yourself to his chest!
Whoa, whoa!
I'll help myself to his chest, alright. As soon as I figure out how to get off my horse.
It's okay.
Oh, ah! That was basically a jump scare, I swear. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna open this chest, get my ass kicked.
Good fight. I love the part where you flailed about like a fish on a mud bank.
Oh, you were watching that part? Oh. What if I did an epic prank and let their master free on purpose, just for a little bit? Oh, that would be a super epic prank. But you're about a month too late. April Fool's already passed. With full health, Warframes regenerate 5 energy per second, and Drifter's transference bar fills up 20% more. So many decrees. Purge the darkened areas of Litmus. Sorry, Liminus? Whoa. Sorry, I mean to Yoshi both of us. Okay, now I know how to get off now.
A legion of farty little ancestor phantasms is attempting to deny me my birthright. Some nonsense about ineligible bloodlines. Purge them.
Ludon, I like your spunk. Oh yeah, the Tenno all have one mommy. Usually. Well, I guess the Drifter doesn't have a mommy. I'm pretty sure this hand is mommy's hand.
Distance yourself from hurry. Don't chatter. Sit in silence. Sit in silence long enough that your mind, out of need, converses with itself. From this will be learned a great many things. Things astounding, things terrible. All useful, all impossible to disregard. In this, we survive both a mother to a misbehaving child once said, "Do it until your father laughs." I say to you, my eyes to heaven, do it until your father laughs.
The context of that is so important. Do what until my father laughs? Smoke a bunch of cigarettes? Turn tricks? Skateboard? Eat bagels? What do I'm supposed to do until my father laughs? It sounds like a punishment, and it doesn't sound like I'll have any sort of good feelings about it at all.
Suffering and misery do not need to be one and the same. Men and women will suffer for anything, so long as they believe it to be meaningful. When their labor is without meaning.
Whoa! Alright. I'm all like listening to him talk about suffering and stuff and being like, oh, that's so cool to think about. Meanwhile, just get attacked by spirits. What? Oh. Ah! Didn't expect to do that. That was so cool. Oh, okay. I was like, how am I gonna get the fuck off of here? I hear things. They are unpleasant things. Whoa. Gotta do one more purge. Just a quick purge.
A nurse held hand after hand, day after day, as soul after soul fled body after body. She believed her mind had fled, and her soul would be next. No, our minds save us, saved her. Her mind ferried away horrors before returning for the next day's passengers. The things she believed lost were only borrowed as company for her savior's journey. This is good to remember.
We think there's a context to this. A rule for moderation / interpersonal relationships is that if they complain, you're doing it right. If they complain, you're doing it right. If they leave, you've already fucked up. That's an interesting way to think about pranks.
You may as well laugh. Anxiety changes nothing.
What?
When one falls in love with what one cannot see, one falls in love with magic.
I wonder how many like odd lines he has.
King. But I'll never get the chance. Because they hate me! Everyone hates me! Guess what?
That feeling when your BPD flares up.
Myself more!
Yeah, that's a BPD flare up if I've ever seen one. Harbinger of Retribution.
Nearby, the paradox you seek.
See ya, homie. What's this though?
Good. Return to me when you are ready.
Oh, it was a body part to the doll. Okay, that's streamlined enough. Got my loop down. It's legit an action figure, I love it. So I'm missing an arm and a head.
I guess we're born with anger. An instinct like any other. Like squinting at the sun or flinching from a burn. But some of us, maybe we learn it.
Easy. I have you.
Don't!
That was a very guts thing to do.
You saw that ship in the sky? The Zeramin? Our child king must be one of those who was abandoned there. A Tenno.
Oh. Explain?
You said the Tenno are trying to help me. This paradox stuff. Now you're saying Thrax is one of them? He doesn't seem too helpful.
The history I know. That Zeramin ship returned from the void, bringing with it the extraordinary power the Tenno command. But here is a different path, I suppose. A difference in parallel. A paradox in itself.
Hey Gala, thanks for the compliment. Good to see you as well.
The world above changes every day following what Thrax feels. Ready yourself for the next day and consider what you have learned.
Oh, I actually get to go to sleep here. It works for being trans. Not sure if it works for anything else though. Probably not.
Well, it seems that Thrax woke on the right side of his crib today.
Waking up on the right side of the crib can be a hard thing, I tell you what.
Sickening.
Remember, the joy he feels is not lacking in danger. Find the fable hidden and play it out. That way, you may discover the next paradox, the next piece we need.
Either you keep stewing over your grudges against the King's decks, or you channel that energy into something positive. It's up to you. Come on.
Whoa. Oh heck, I know what the heck I'm fighting! Wow, this is basically Warframe's Days of Future Past. These are the equivalent of the Sentinels. But imagine the Sentinels were supposed to be good guys. They kept talking about, it was like, oh, kill this Dax, kill this Dax, and I wasn't even thinking about it.
My name on their lips.
The Dax are
To
kind
your
of like
happy
proto
mind, all
Tenno.
things seem simple. Problems
Or
could be
proto
solved
Warframes, I
simply
guess.
by making them go away.
I swear, every time I try to fly, I think I forgot how to fly, and then I remember.
Don't dwell on the choices that led you there. Just be in the moment and act mindfully.
Oh yeah, you can get Warframe drops from watching me play Warframe. I don't think I've ever heard someone comment on it, actually. Although I know a few Warframe nerds
Buried deep
who watch
within
our
the
channel.
Undercroft. The paradox provides the means to extract them. You must protect the excavators and keep them powered. Extractor in place.
Hold the center.
An extractor requires power.
Make your peace.
The irony of someone saying make your peace before they themselves are murdered is just, oh, so beautiful.
Marking Void Treasure Extraction Site. Extractor deploying.
Imposter for what? What do they think I'm claiming to be?
An extractor is out of power.
There we go. Is music new?
A void treasure has been located.
I love how this is just a normal ass fucking Warframe mission. They made it exciting again by providing a different context for it. There's a bunch of different kinds of mission types. Defending the extractor and making sure it powered up is a classic.
An extractor is out of power.
I appreciate they made it so that my extractors won't just fucking blow up.
Extractor deploying.
Oh no, I deployed the third one. That was an accident. Ah, I need enemies with batteries.
Extractor charge expended.
Just what I was looking for. It's weird because I'm not like the target.
May now be extracted. An extractor requires power.
I could have sworn here it is. Oh no, that's another thingy.
Extractor in place.
I keep going to the yellow symbols, and the yellow symbols are like, "Hey, this is where you can get another drill setup." And I was like, "I don't want another drill setup. I just want batteries."
An extractor is out of power.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
I sense another void treasure. Extractor charge expended.
Don't go to yellow. Yellow bad.
An extractor requires power.
Hey, don't run from me. I need that. Well, I guess not anymore.
Mathila did not understand that you cannot bring happiness to the world by making unhappiness a crime.
Yeah, I love when people try to make unhappiness a crime. Like dumbasses. Hey, Echo. How are you?
Oh, Barris! Have you let the Tams out again? He takes his responsibilities so seriously. I'm sure he wouldn't mind you helping him out this once.
This is like a horse wrangling minigame or something? I don't see any animals. I hear them. Oh my god, they're so creepy. It's kind of awesome. No, this way. This way, you monstrosity. This way. Come on, go in there. No, go in there though. Yep, this is a western. This is a western. I'm literally wrangling, they look kind of like antelope? There's something. This one's actually a sheep. And none of them have skin! I don't know if you noticed. You're probably just distracted by how cool they look.
Mathilla's plans were failing, but she put a brave face on it. With a whistle, she went back to work.
Oh, this is kind of like a roguelike, maybe? I think those upgrades only last for the day, so when I go into a new day, they reset.
A source of unbridled negativity. We are about joy, and nothing but joy. So your path is clear, isn't it?
Oh, this is new.
The Undercroft seethes with Thrax's violence. Burn it out with force.
Oh, this is just kill? This is literally just kill? This is Excalibur's special move. For a second, I literally thought the game was glitching and I pulled out Drifter's sword or something. But no, Excalibur just has his very own katana that he sometimes pulls out.
Staggered, but not yet defeated. Persist.
Huh. Yeah, I guess it did sting you. Nice.
Paradox tamed.
That was a really cool way to finish it.
Mathila embraced optimism with the zeal of a fanatic. Her plan would work. Duvuri would be happy.
Real, enjoy your lurk, Sonny. Rest well.
This challenge requires patience, persistence, oh, and just a little pinch of perspective.
Find a hidden chest. Maybe up there? I thought it was smart. But of course, since I have the freedom to like kind of go anywhere, speed wise or like height wise, it makes sense that it wouldn't have been somewhere I could easily get to. Hello. Okay, this is the best chest in all of video games. They turned this chest into a fucking rhythm game. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. That's so good.
Joy and madness are both known to laugh aloud. Mathila leapt from one into the embrace of the other.
I love how we went from one open world game to another.
Should I break something? Scream a little? No, I don't think I'll bother.
Oh, wow.
I think some simple little challenges will perk you right up. Ooh, why not have a go at this royal maze?
The people who live here are kind of fucked up and apathetic, huh? Damn, how many open worlds does this game have now? I think this game has like 5 different open worlds. This cave sure is colorful. Huh? What's that sound? Wow, that was a lot of mechanisms.
I get it. I do. You all want happiness, but none of you wants to put in the work. Oh, do you think this beautiful light in my heart oh, just got there by itself? Do you?
Okay. Wow, these plants are interesting.
Well, come on then.
What? What happened? I just got blasted off. A little scary, but you know. Being on foot a little bit doesn't hurt nobody.
You found it. Good. So tell me, did Mathilla's joy wear off on you?
I hope you're kidding.
You think I'm not paying attention? You think I don't know what you're up to? My ducks are searching. We will find your nasty little den soon enough.
Alright. Okay, so every time I finish my, like, quest, someone dies, and I pick up a toy piece? Seems like that's the pattern. And now I need a head. For a lot of other games, I would have expected there to be a boss fight, though.
Our whole lives, we run toward it. Something, someone. Some wavering oasis of joy and contentment. Sad thing is, most happiness seems to come by accident. Maybe it's not about getting it, but letting it.
You're smiling.
I am not.
His memories are giving you something. As these emotions flow through you, you take from him his singular power over the world.
I don't want sharesies. I want out.
But look, the Dormizone. It's lit up now.
We're almost at the end. Wow, if there was a way right now to get like a clean shot without the UI right now, is that even possible? There is a photo viewer mode, but this is not it. Keyboard and mouse, controller, system? Oh yeah, you can turn the gore off. Social interface. Menu scale. HUD. Oh, show HUD. Off. Heck yeah. Now that's a fucking poster. Teshin without a sword feels wrong. But I have Teshin's sword now. It's like he passed them down to me. I'm very special. But I do know what you mean. Alright, turn the HUD back on. Cause I don't even think I can see my health. Which is a choice. I'll probably play through the entire game without a HUD at some point, or the entire campaign without a HUD at some point, so I can get some clean clips to use for, I don't know, something. AMVs and whatnot. Oh yeah, I will have to make a Warframe quote-unquote anime intro. Actually, yeah, fuck this HUD right now. Especially with how the game is, like, balanced. I think I'm okay. I also figured out just now that when you do that, not even button prompts will come up to tell you, oh, go through this door. So I gotta remember that.
Well, shit. You hungry?
Go ahead, but save some for Lua.
Ah, I can't go back through the door here. Oh, I'm all wowooed out. Yeah. Love myself some hypno. Honey, I'm home.
Now, do you believe it?
Let's go.
Do you believe it?
Who is this new friend of yours, anyway? I made you. I kept you safe all this time. There's nothing I can't be.
Ignore him. Play out the day. Let him see that his control has weakened.
There's no color here anymore, really. It's so saturated.
Cunning devices like this feed Duvuri with power, just so those witless peasants can piss it away. It's wasted on them. Recalibrate it in my favor.
Huh. Well, I don't even have a reticule. Yeah, I gotta turn those fucking... gotta turn that HUD back on. That's for sure. And that reticule is fucking huge too. I'm assuming I have to find the first one. Oh. I'm gonna have to start over. There we go. Rising Agony. Sweeping Blow. Oh. I like shockwaves.
Oh, Bombastine was admired, even loved. But others were loved more. And that was poison to him.
I want what a man of my talent and worth rightly deserves. And that includes the Undercroft that Thrax guards so jealously. Ugh. Off you pop.
Off you pop. That's a very British thingy. Good job hanging in there, Issy. And Cody. Alright, what kind of mission we got this time?
The Paradox has drawn Void Angels to besiege the Undercroft. Undo what their claws have done. Or Duvuri may fall to something worse even than Thrax. The ruptures can be closed, but only if you collect enough ambient void energy. Seize the globes that float nearby.
Now, there's no way to measure how much energy I have. Just gotta do it on vibes.
The tingle of mounting.
Oh, I'm full.
The rupture is closed. The paradox stabilizes. Fight on. Close the ruptures as you would staunch the wounds of a comrade.
Come on, plenty of room for everyone.
Inner music forward.
Seal a rupture. You have gathered enough healing energy.
Here's a band-aid for your temporal wound.
The performance will commence presently.
For the king!
The Void Angels are unrelenting. You are all that is keeping them at bay. Hold fast. If the Void Angels break through the wall, their master will be freed. Do not allow that to happen.
Oh, this bot. I don't remember the bot being here the first time I did this. I was wondering what that orb was. I was trying to shoot it. It was probably just a big amount of energy. Well, give me that.
A breach has been sealed. Excellent work.
Alright, one more. Perfect.
The enemy has been held at bay. Congratulations are in order.
Behind his acts of kindness and generosity lay but one thought. How can this performance benefit me?
Oh wow, that's selfish.
Hours I've spent gazing into void mirrors, and here you are, with some mysterious benefactor gazing back. Deal with those Dax, and see what your friend wants.
My aim is true!
See you later, sis. Oh, I wonder why she was saying bye so soon. Oh, groceries are here. Crap.
Make your peace, vagrant.
Although I guess at the same time she'd be like, groceries here! Yay!
There they will, reprobate. I have you in my sights.
Now I'm getting more used to the fighting. I'm liking it more. Oh. Hey, Tenno. Oh. I do want to sneak in and get that picture. Heck. Love how it's just like, oh, you can leave Duvuri anytime. It's fine. What's that? Alright, forgot about Smoke Bomb. Let's heal. Oh wow, if you make the HUD disappear, it doesn't even tell you, hey, you have a thingy. You can upgrade now.
Like a child becoming bored with each new toy, Bombastine moved from one fixation to the next.
Thrax's power is rooted in the Undercroft. Without it, he's not that big of a deal. Not really. Perhaps you should make your way inside for a little takeover bid.
History dictates that this Tenno asset was destroyed in a grave setback to the cause. Let us rewrite that event. The winds blow fiercely. The rains do not relent. Still, the stout bow stands.
The performance will commence.
Enemies incoming. Stand fast.
Do not shout. We'll all be able to see.
Whoa! I just evacuated that guy's torso from his legs. Fuck. Oh shit.
No time to rest. Already a new onslaught begins.
The tingle of mountain excitement. Come on! Plenty of room for everyone.
This battle is already half won. Prepare yourself. A fresh wave approaches.
Savor the anticipation while you can. The performance will commence presently.
The enemy musters for a fresh assault. Hold the line.
Come on! Plenty of room for everyone.
Until I'm actually seeing it, a lot of times I forget that Warframe has so much gore. Ripping people in half, seeing so much blood, it all happens so fast.
The enemy has been exhausted. If only for now.
Demented beyond hope of return, Bombastine set his heart on the throne. Was he not as good a king as Thrax?
Oh, I guess I'll have to turn it back on. Because I forgot I had the power that literally is a waypoint. But apparently it's not obvious. Oh, it's super not obvious because it's more than one place. On a headshot, gain 100% plus 100% damage for 3 seconds. Thanks for leaving stream on Nova. Good luck with school.
Those sentries look down on me. There goes Bombastine, they say. Fire a shot over his head and watch him jump. Well, today, you're taking them down to my level. For the king!
I got it!
Rangers reload. Reloading, rolling automatically reloads your weapon? Nice.
And so the envy that might have motivated him to better himself hurled him headlong into disaster.
I've often wondered what power the otherworld spirits could offer a man like me. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Rebuild one of the lost shrines, and let's see what happens.
Okay.
Maybe calling me an imposter has to do with the king also being a 10-0. Oh, I swear for a second I almost sounded like she said owie.
she never sings again. It was me that gave her that voice. It's I who deserves the stage, not that ungrateful harpy. Me! Me! Me!
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
I wonder what that was.
It wasn't me that started stirring up this mess with the executions. You got it in your head to get out. Don't you see now? These stories are for you. For us.
Fascinating. There we go. I know I can upgrade. I don't want to talk to Teshin yet. Nope, not that way. I'm trying to remember where it had been. Oh. Oh! Wait, I can choose your colors and shit? Aww. I would have really loved it to be able to copy my colors. What's this? Oh, maybe reshuffle. Very cool. Ah, yeah, that nice gold trim. energy. Let's make it red. Not that one. I can't spin it while I'm choosing the colors, which is unfortunate. I feel like I missed a color. No? I think I will make the little bell thing green though. Alright. Nice. I'm glad I figured out that I could change my horse's colors before the end. Still didn't figure out what I was trying to figure out though. Maybe after I talk to Tesh and I'll be able to do upgrades.
No, Lua?
I feel like Lua might be dead. Okay, here's the upgrading. And I have 72 intrinsics. Opportunity. Expanded decrees. Deadly decrees. Combat. Each decree you acquire grants 10 plus damage. Or endurance. Each decree you acquire grants plus 25 max health to Drifter. Oh, that's pretty neat. Might as well get everything to level 1. Jack of all trades, master of none. Please wait. There's definitely a bug-themed Warframe.
Nothing's worse than anger, right? It burns your lungs, it ashes the trees. But you can see it, right? And after it passes, maybe something new sprouts up. But resentment? Resentment is desolation. It salts the soil so that nothing ever grows again.
Didn't see it coming, did you? That I was just using you. You think there's some magic land outside of here? All there is war and suffering. Understand?
I think so.
Do you? Do you really? You keep calling this a prison, but you know what it really is. It's the only place in the entire universe that is actually safe.
Yeah, clearly.
You had it all. A whole world to yourself. But you were bored, ungrateful. You had to bite the hand that feeds.
Oh, coming at gamers now, huh?
Huh?
Like what?
Did you forget about Lua?
Once upon a time, there was a dying old man.
I'm confused in the best way possible. Love it. Well,
As he lay on his bed, dying, he called to each of his beloved children.
Come on, plenty of room. The performance will commence presently.
speaking of animal-themed Warframes, there is also a wolf-themed Warframe. For the werewolf lovers.
When each did hear his rasping call, they answered with a hollow longing.
Oh, thank you for the pets! Thank you. Wait, I was just here, right? Wait. No, I wasn't. This
So
is
they
different.
came to his bedside, one by one, and his firstborn knelt there. And the old man said, my child, why be your eyes so dry? And the firstborn said, so that I might be strong, father. And so the old man gave to them the deeds for all his lands. To his second-born, he said again, my child, why be your eyes so dry? And his second child said, I shed no tears, father, for I chose now to remember only the joy you made of my life. And so unto him, the old man gave his family home.
I think I'll be okay
And when his
surviving.
last child had entered,
Oh,
he said
hello.
again, my child, you were my favorite of all. Why show you no feelings at all? And the last child said to him, I feel nothing, for it was I who has killed you.
Alright, Kylo Ren. Calm down. I'm curious if I can find this portal without turning the HUD back on. It is wild how much a Warframe player relies on their HUD. I mean, to be fair, it's a lot of information to ingest. I thought there would be some sort of visual cues. I can think of a lot of things worse than anger. Oh yeah, I mean, sometimes anger isn't necessarily pleasant, but it's definitely not like a world ender. And like, as much as some folks, and I guess society at large, focuses on positive feelings and shunning out negative feelings, and somehow you're an emotional success if you don't get angry that much or sad that much, you need those emotions. Just like pain, it tells you that something's wrong. Sometimes you can be angry about something that's totally legitimate. I mean, I think a lot of people are angry at things that are totally legitimate. It's like how you express that anger that's like potentially damaging. Oh, look, I found it. Good to see you're still kicking, Lua.
Where key.
Don't you worry. Justice comes swiftly in my kingdom.
Oh, okay. Fatality! That was fucking. They subverted the fucking kill. What do I call it? The money shot, right? The money shot. If you don't know a lot of like action scenes and in classic Hollywood cinema, especially, and especially in video games, say like the finishing attack in especially shooting games, but even stuff like Devil May Cry, Kingdom Hearts might slow down time on the final hit. But God of War in particular had this thing where if you defeated an enemy, it wasn't just, oh, I depleted their health bar and now the fight's over. They usually be down on one knee with a big fucking button prompt over their head, and you have to go next to them and press the button to basically get a cutscene of your character essentially destroying them, dismembering them, ripping off their head, something like super graphic. And a lot of games have picked up on that. I don't want to say that God of War started that trend, but it definitely spearheaded it and made it like a common gaming shorthand. And Warframe borrows that shorthand a lot. And that was the first time I've ever seen it get subverted in Warframe. That was funny as hell. It's like, well, I'm about to get a cool money shot of killing this enemy. It's like, oh, no. Nope. Lua got me. Patricide. Poggers. Yeah, I didn't get any extra upgrade stuff. Apparently he's not dead though. The bot I just killed was definitely the main bad guy, I think. Using the Dax like a Warframe. Although I guess they could have been using the Dax and using, I don't know, some weird thing to make it look like Teshin, and then use that to like manipulate me. That could have been an option. New day.
All Kates are banished by my decree.
I can't play this yet. Maybe when I'm not at war. Oh shit, you literally banned my fucking horse? You banned my horse, you asshole! I was like, well, at least I have my horse. And it's like, oh, no, I don't. They repossess everyone's car.
I've never seen you like this. So ready to fight. It makes me so happy.
Time to end.
Well, it's flashing between all the different days. All the different emotions. That's how you pronounce that word? I always thought it was coup de grace. Damn, I really am a dumb American. Oh, was going the wrong way. Damn, this looks gorgeous.
You never cared this much for me.
Alright, back on the road again. Okay, nope, y'all are good, y'all are good. Common citizens, no problem with y'all. Wow, they kind of remind me of, was it the Naviri or whatever? They kind of remind me of Avatar Blue people. Whoa! I need a Warframe!
Wake up, Tenno.
Swag! Oh, love that one.
Tessin! Tessin!
Alright, this is where I was at the beginning.
Mortician.
Take care of Lua for me.
I will.
Damn, you just can't catch a break, can you?
I am.
Good.
What? So I'm gonna assume that there's some stuff on the screen that would normally be visible right now that I'm not seeing that's very important. Did I just fucking warg into the giant fucking worm? I did. None of that's working. Yeah, I have to use keyboard and mouse. I guess this is kind of like a Warframe. Or I guess this is supposed to be. This is actually kind of more reminiscent of the giant ships that we use. What was that, left control?
Stop this childish tantrum right now. Do you understand? He's dead and he's gone, and he's not coming back.
These are some weird controls for this.
I don't care how angry you get. You can't change anything. You can't even change yourself.
They've been dropping so many fucking philosophy bombs in this game, I swear. There's so much I want to, like, kind of dig into. And it's like, how can you change the world if you can't even change yourself? Talking about that one thingy where it's like, I tried to change the world, but I found out, but I couldn't change anything. And I should have resolved to just change, what was it, my community? And I tried to change my community and it didn't work, and so I resolved to change my family. And I couldn't change my family, and I resolved to change myself.
Jealous of my worms. You think stealing them will bring them back? Are you stupid? It's too late.
Where do you just say that, person who can fucking rewind time? So Spider 10-0 win. Oh god, a Spider Warframe would be so fucking sick. Yo, this is literally Mordor. Are you serious? This is also King's Landing at the same time. It's great. I think they made the colors of that thing correspond with my colors on purpose, based on my ship. Oh. You dropped your cage. I guess you'll need a key.
You can have it.
Excuse me? What?
You're thinking, is this real? Or some fevered dream? You did it. You took control.
I always had it. Thrax didn't make this place.
You did. But you reset it. You gave it all back to him. Why?
I guess it felt like a good trade. So, what's next?
Those beyond the wall have helped you. You will need to repay that debt. But you've earned your freedom. A way through the paradox and out of the spiral. Be warned, you'll not be as you are now, but as you were then. Do you see it? The other side.
I see it.
What will you do?
What now? Huh? What? Georgia? Leave, enter the origin system. That's the place that we usually are in. The origin of the series. You may return to Duvuri through the Orbiter's navigation console if you leave. Or, you may stay and subdue the spirals of Duvuri. When ready, you may enter their origin system through the Dormira zone. Got it.
Sometimes you get stuck. Sometimes you go numb. The color drains away. You stop trying, and that just feeds the spiral going down. Maybe you get lucky one day. You see yourself in the mirror and snap out of it. But for some of us, it takes more. A friend, a stranger, a story, a helping hand.
The Duvuri Paradox! Played for you by Fluffbytes. Thank you for watching, for experiencing, and dreaming. And of course, spiraling. In a good way, I hope. With us. Damn. It's hard to call any major content update to Warframe my favorite because they all build upon each other. I think New War is still my quote-unquote favorite, but this just, it just makes it so much more better, you know? Didn't get to use my original original Warframe. Didn't get to use my signature Warframe at all during that one, which was a little bit sad. But unlike what I'm comparing this to to a big degree, New War, hopping into your the Warframe you would feel safest in is not the like story turning point or the we're at the climax, we better ramp things up, throw you in your Warframe so you can go all out. I already went all out. I was a fucking dragon. I blew shit up. It was awesome. This was definitely a different kind of campaign as compared to what I'd been expecting. But then again, the last expansion that I played from Warframe did not just go, alright, here's a boss at the very end. At least, not necessary, not in the expected way. Oh, new mastery test available. I think I'll do it next time I open up Warframe, or at least the next time I stream. This was pretty sick. Oh, let me check Nightwave before I go.
Nora is all about incentivizing.
Okay, I was like, what happened to all the things? I haven't done any of the other dailies, but I'm not gonna get sucked into doing dailies. So yeah, I can ride horses now. Wow. Defeat the Duvuri Paradox, and all I got was a stupid horse. Whew, I sure feel expanded.